Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Let's see what's happening. No. I just heard like a Kickstarter. So I feel like there might be something in your reality. It might be coming in or it's already there. That you feel is giving you some kind of energy. It's almost like it forces you to, I don't know, like get out of your shell or get out of your bed or get out of your like woo woo experience. Like it grounds you or something in like the light matrix or something, like your brighter experience. I feel like it's something very simple that you might do, or that for some of you might be looking for this. I feel like there's something that you think, but it might not feel like, it might not feel complete or something. Let's see what's happening. Because it's almost giving me like hobby energy, right? Maybe you need a hobby. Maybe you already have a hobby and you just need to like hone in on it or something. I also feel like I want to tell you, like, don't discount the effect that having what you would perceive to be like a mundane hobby or activity. Don't discount the effect that would have on your like magical or your spiritual experience, okay, or your emotional experience. Okay, let me pull the card. I wonder what's gonna come up. The Page of Wands. Yeah, so the Page of Wands is like like page energy. This is something new, but it's not something new as in like, oh shit, like being thrown in deep in like, what is this? This is something new in regards to like your relation with it is new, your understanding of it is new, your capability to handle or maybe even perceive something is new, right? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm getting? It's kind of like your hobby is an extension of your life force. It's an extension of what is important to you. So once again, this Page of Wands is giving me something about like you being able to perform like how can I say this? Like you can perform like miraculous things in your life via this hobby. And again, like I don't feel like this hobby is something like meditation, or it could be something like a like spirit craft, like building altars or like performing certain artistic like rituals, or that's like very on the very witchy side. But for the most part, this feels like something very grounded. It feels like something, the artistic thing is coming through because it feels like you're either building something or you're creating something with your hands, or something like that. I think the Page of Wands is also a card of creativity, right? Yes. So this is really going to allow you to perform, or it's going to teach you how to perform, like, I keep hearing like miraculous feats via this almost like secluded from your reality activity that you really enjoy. And I'm saying secluded because it will feel like it shouldn't have an effect, or like, how does this have an effect? But it does, okay? I don't necessarily feel like it's going to feel like it shouldn't have this profound effect. It's just going to be like whoa, it's going to be like the question of whether magic is real or not is no longer there. This is more like really learning how to Instead of manifesting like a couple of $100 here or a couple of 50s or something like that, you're starting to manifest like thousands. Or I'm using money because it's easy to kind of like just explain. You know, once we get into the other kind of magic things happening, we're going to be here all day, right? So the Knight of Swords. So definitely this is some kind of understanding of your magic, some kind of understanding and practice of your that focused intent, right? But this is beautiful because I feel like it's not necessarily how you expected it. Because it feels more like you're playing, and I feel like your craft or your spiritual journey or however it is that you see this should always feel like playing. Okay, life should feel like playing. Okay, so yeah, this is a very beautiful, very powerful spiritual creative hobby thing. It might be an idea as well, but like the idea in and of itself is going to create like a hobby or something, you know, like you're going to focus a lot of intent in it. You might already be doing this, but yeah, the High Priestess. So yes, a lot of spiritual power. I'm also getting, you know, it's kind of like this hobby or this idea being like a tulpa or being like a thought form or an egregore or something. It's kind of like not necessarily that it has a mind of its own, but it has, it's kind of like, it's almost like AI like or something. And I feel like that's why it has this like very intricate, profound effect on your everyday outside simulation, okay? This is also reminding me of that concept of like doing magic on the internet, doing magic via computers, how like motherboards are arranged in certain like sigils, you know, shit like that. You're doing that, but like with actual reality. You understand what I'm saying? And like, I'm not saying you're working with like sigils or whatever. Like a sigil might literally be just like a stone pillar that you put down somewhere, or it might be, you understand, like it like a tapestry that you weave or something like that. It's something very like yes, but it has like this very profound effect on, like I said, your simulation. So that sigil on the motherboard energy is giving me again with that Page of Wands, like you have the knowledge, this High Priestess, or at least you have access to the knowledge. Now it's just about learning how to wave the wand, you know, the correct pronunciation, and then it becoming speechless or wandless magic, or you understand what I'm trying to explain to you, right? Very metaphorical, but like how else do you express this energy, right? No, just like that. The Ten of Cups. Ooh. This Ten of Cups is giving me like overflow energy. It's kind of reminding me of the Ace of Cups. But the Ten of Cups, it's kind of like 10 individual Ace of Cups, you know. But yeah, you see, like it's like you're this Page of Wands holding the wand, holding the life force, holding the sea generator, if you give them fire. I mean, just look at it. Look at that. We all know what that is, you know, the sea generator, right? It's like you're holding that, and the cups are the chalices, you know, the fertile grounds, so to speak, the fertile waters or whatever, you know. So this could literally be like you, like for some of you, this you could get into like mixing drinks, and then it becomes like this like actual spiritual experience, and it's like you're making potions. For others of you, it could be you're creating, you're like building a mechanical thing maybe, but it starts like It's like this AI kind of thing. I don't know. For others of you, you could be making like pot plants, and the pot plant is the reality, and like with Eris and the ball earth, and you just control everything. Like either way, it's kind of like I'm getting a lot here, but I feel like maybe you also don't have to necessarily focus on one thing. Infinity is a very long time. Anyway, right? Maybe even a mix of them, right? But where was I saying? What was I saying? How? Beautiful, that energy just integrated. But I feel like that's where you're at, okay? So, like, it's kind of like I'm also getting this energy of like, don't distance yourself too much from what you perceive to be mundane, what you perceive to be not spiritual enough or not magical enough, especially when it comes to your experience of reality, okay? The King of Cups as well. So, yeah, not only do you hold the wand, but it's kind of, you hold the chalice too, right? Like it's your chalice ultimately. You know what? It's kind of like, I'm getting some kind of Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords, that like cosmic egg self-fertilization almost. It's like I'm getting almost like alien-y vibes, but it's like amphibious-y vibes, or either way, the ocean of everything. I mentioned this yesterday as well. Like you're gonna see how like your creativity basically. This emotional energy is also a lot of creativity. You're gonna see how your creativity has a direct, very very quick with this Knight of Swords, a rippled impact on your reality. Okay. Uh, you can say like like the news and stuff like that, but I like most of you probably don't even watch the news, right? This has more something to do with, I don't know, like imagine buying like a small figurine and then you put that figurine somewhere, okay? And then you put that figurine somewhere. And then you go out into your life and then you meet somebody or you see somebody that looks like that figure, that kind of energy. It's like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I'm seeing here, okay? I'm also seeing you like do things with water, like touching it and then rippling and then seeing things or creating maybe images or getting something about water paint even. Either way, there's a lot happening, a lot of creativity. This might all be literally just happening in your mind as well, in the spirit realm, okay? Don't discount even, yeah, so actually maybe even don't discount just the fact that you're meditating and creating all these things there. Don't discount that that's like not going to happen in your actual reality. But of course, like it would be okay to have an actual physical, like tangible hobby as well. Nothing wrong with that. Either way, okay? A mix of both, of course, of course. Anyway, guys, this is lovely energy. Thank you so much, guys. That was your reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading and session. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, beautiful. Everything's in the description box down below. No. Wow.